Well, I'm very sad. That's my first time I ever be out of baseball in 30 years. You know what I mean? I sit in my house. It's been pretty good. I thought it would be harder. I keep in touch with a couple of players, even with the Marlins, some people with the Marlins organization. But I'm coaching my kids and try to coach my kids in college. I travel a lot. I'm doing this. But I miss to be in uniform. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather to be right now hitting ground balls and be around the players than be in my house sitting with my wife.
So what happened in Miami last season? What happened in Miami last year?
What happened? What not happened? I think we started very slow. I think a few guys got hurt. I was a very bad manager last year, obviously. But I think when I put it together, I wish the Marlins would keep this team together for another year and give those guys a chance to compete for another year. You know what I mean? Just unfortunately, that could have happened 2-3 months. They break the team down, and I don't blame them to break the team down because we know what's playing the way we thought we were going to play. Yeah. We know what's playing the expectation, how we're going to play. And, you know me, I don't blame the front office people did what they did last year. I'm not talking about what they did after the season. I talk about what they did during the season. They break the team down just because we know what's playing well.
So, Ozzie, Stephen A. and I have debated this many times on this show. If you do get another job, would you consider cleaning up your language in public, your foul language that you'll use in interviews, which you always have?
Some people love it, some people hate it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's the way it is. I don't think, you know what I mean, when you with the media so many hours and so many times to explain people why, I talk to the media 384 times a year. Maybe twice I went off and go crazy. That's what people listen the most. Yeah. Because it's pretty interesting and pretty sometimes I listen to myself and go, oh God, I really say that? But in the meanwhile, that's my job. That's the passion I have. That's the way I do. If I had to clean it up, I don't think with the media, I think I have to learn a little bit how the game is right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? The 80s, 90s, 2000s. It's a different game, different media, more people around. Yeah. They look at you a little well. People running these games a little bit different than people running this game in the 80s. I had to adapt to all this thing come together. Yeah, of course I want to manage it again. I'm prepared myself for. I think having a year off made me think how much I love the game. Yeah. Made me think how much I miss the game. Right. Yeah. And you know what I mean, it's just one thing I love to have. And if I would have another shot, I hope I do it. And I can wait to win another championship.
Good for you.
Ozzie, it hasn't just been an issue, obviously with your language. None of us are perfect. All of us make mistakes, and you've been on the record admitting yours. We all know about the 5-game suspension ultimately because of the whole Fidel Castro scandal. We know about some of the other things you've gotten yourself into because of the things that you've expressed in terms of your feelings about illegal immigrants, and the list just goes on and on. I guess what I'm wondering about is, do you believe that some baseball executive or owner out there, do you believe they're going to be reluctant to give you an opportunity to remind everybody what a great manager you can be because of how outspoken you've been in your history? Well, you learn life. I'm 49. Remember, when I got my first year as a manager, I was 40 years old, with very tough town to manage. You talk about Chicago, the media in Chicago is very, very, I don't say it's bad because I agree along with everybody down in Chicago. Then, they ask questions and answer. Sometimes, once in a while, you say, no comment or I don't know, you're better off that way. But honesty put me in situations. Obviously, I grew up. I don't see it, why not? If any of you meet, then you see who I am, what I do, how much I grew up as a person, how much I grew up as a baseball person. Like I say, I had to adapt how baseball is going right now. Yep. That's easy to do, you know what I mean? But if I know about the game, yes, I think so. If I make mistakes in the past, yes, I pay for. And I don't think I'm out of the job because that. I'm out of the job because we finished last. But if the opportunity is there, I will take it and I will be a different man. Is that going to change my approach to management? No. Is I going to change my approach to with the media? This is my job. Is I approach the way to be careful what you say, when you say it, and who you say it. Of course, it's a part of life, and I had to learn.